notes this time.
I'll read them out to you quickly, shall I?
Sure.
Girlfriend option. Potato, make friends. Feed the pigs. White bean and kale soup. So bloody disgusting. That was soup of the day. Alice is good looking. Alice was the highlight of the meal. Alice is the favourite child. Steve won the argument about Dexter.
Sure did.
Jacob is cute. Bathrooms are nice. How are the first couple of bites? Woman with baby. Pickled green bean. Dimmed lights. Woman in coat. Alice gives them 10 out of 10. Cinnamon spelt horrifically badly. Sweets.
Yeah.
I think that encapsulates everything we need to know.
Does it? Should we leave that list in and explain them out after?
Is that recording?
Yeah. You're welcome.
I don't know. I'm a sick bean today. Welcome to Double Edged Spork.
No, I'm sorry you're a sick bean.
So apologise for any sniffing or coughing or, generally not being well.
Are you apologising to me or are you
I'm
telling me I should
apologising
apologise?
to my listeners. I'm not apologising to you, which I should apologise to you because you might catch this from me. But nice new drink I've made myself because I can't drink tea at the moment because it doesn't taste good because I'm not very well. So it's half a cup of orange juice topped up with boiling hot water and it's actually rather good.
So you've diluted your orange juice.
Yes. But it's warm. You need warmth when you're sick. It's like a Neo-Citron but without the gross taste of the drugs. Welcome to Double Edged Sport.
I'm Steve.
And I'm Helen.
Neat. Where do we go this week, Helen?
Ooh,
I said it this time.
You did.
I did.
We went to Isaac's Way in Fredericton, New Brunswick.
With vigour.
With vigour. Why did I repeat what you said? It made no sense when you said it, and then I repeat it. We went on New Year's Eve, so I booked a table, because that's sensible to do on busy times of the year. And
Smart.
We went with my beautiful daughter Alice and her boyfriend Jacob, and you and me. When I booked the table, they said, you and 2 kids? And I said, well, they're both over 19. So I sound like a mother on the phone, so that's good to know, isn't it? So anyway,
Do you
I
like
don't know if
that
that
or
made
loathe
any...
that?
I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Yeah?
I must have sounded like I had young kids.
You said, I'd like to book a table for 4, and they immediately said...
They immediately thought I must have children and no friends.
Well, it's New Year's Eve and you're booking a table for 4 instead of drunk off your ass.
Yeah, 5 o'clock though.
At 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Actually, it was 4 when you called.
It was, yeah.
It wasn't even, it was 3:30.
It was 3:30 when I called. Yeah, anyway, so there we go. But I'm over that now.
And that's why we're mentioning it.
And that's why we're mentioning it.
Because of how over it you are. Carry on.
It's down by the river, next to the Crown Plaza, and just up from the Beaverbrook Art Gallery by the walking bridge. So technically I could have walked there, but I'm sick, so I didn't. When we got there, Alice and Jacob were already there, and they'd already noticed hilarious things on the signs outside.
Oh, yes.
And then we thought, we'll see if Steve notices that, so we left him to read the sign, and he did.
Yes,
and they were
I
delighted
did.
with you.
They have options for you to have a vegan girlfriend.
They do. I don't think that's what they meant, though, but that's what it says.
Yes, they did.
It says vegan...
Vegan GF available?
GF available, yeah. So vegan girlfriend options, but it's still funny to us because we're 4 years old.
I read it as girlfriend.
Isaac's Way is a really nice restaurant. It always has lots of local art in there, lots of bright coloured art, and it's always on auction for something. I'm not sure what they auction it for, but they auction it.
If you buy art there, or if you bid on art there, so buy it. If you buy art from them, it goes to some children's charity.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
And the art is actually really good, I think.
Some of it, yeah.
And it's a nice look to the place. It's an odd place.
And I imagine if they're selling it, there's always like a different rotation of art going on.
Yeah, it's a long, thin place. It's an older building. So the front part is, when you get in there, you go down a corridor and then there's a bar.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be tiny when you look at it from the outside, but it's really long, so it's
really
actually
long.
Bigger on the inside.
So they have a bar.
Like a TARDIS.
And then, there you go.
Yeah.
And then they have a seating area with tables and booths. We were on a table. And then if you go to the back of the restaurant, there's more booths and more tables. And they've got a private room as well, which I had once for some leaving do I went to. My leaving do I went to.
For a what?
Leaving do party, work party, when I left a job.
Oh, a do.
A do.
Okay.
And then they have, in the summer, they have...
Oh, you mean do?
A do.
Here in Canada, when we say do, it means poo.
Oh, well.
Oh, watch you step in that do.
No, you don't say that.
Yeah, it's doo-doo.
Yeah, do. Let's not talk. Cut this out. God's sake.
It's staying. Carry on.
Anyway, so I've been there a number of times. It's really nice. Actually, it used to be somewhere else. It used to be along somewhere else in Fredericton, and it mysteriously burnt down one day. And amazingly found a much nicer premises when it relocated.
Yeah. Mysterious, you say?
Yeah, mysterious. And in the summer they have a patio. Anyway, it's a beautiful location, beautiful inside. It's nice, yeah. And they have girlfriend options for you, should you
Vegan
go by
girlfriend
yourself.
options.
Yeah, if you want a vegan girlfriend, that's your place to go.
But if you want a carnivore girlfriend, not the place
for you. Oh, dear.
Although they serve meat, so yeah. You were going to say something?
Well, I'm obviously going to say something. I've got a whole list of things to say.
Oh, well, good. Let's carry on.
The waitress came along first and she gave us little water glasses and a nice bottle for the water, which we had.
You finish your glass of water sometimes quickly, and and then you gotta wait around for somebody to flag down or remember to come over and fill your glass.
She refilled our water 3 times. She brought us 3 bottles of water over the course of the meal.
Right.
And she was always prompt in doing that. She always replaced it before it was empty.
But we each got to refill our own glass several times.
At the time we wanted to.
Right. So it was cool. I like that.
That's cool.
That's good. I think they should always just do that. Bring a whole bottle of water for you. There was a candle on the table. It was already lit. Me
and Alice sat on the bench side of the table, and you and Jacob had fancy chairs.
Yeah, we had the fancy chair side.
Fancy chairs.
Fancy.
Which was nice. Waitress was quick, gave us some menus pretty quickly. You pounced around and took loads of photos.
That's what I do. People.
You do it for our people, yeah.
I love our listeners. That's what's...
Oh, look at you.
I try to get some quality photographs of the terrain. Whatever you want to call it. The lay of the land.
The lay of the land.
Yeah. Other terms you don't use when you're talking about restaurants.
There was a couple on the table next to us that Alice knew from a job she'd had. And they, anyway, another couple joined them, and that woman did not take off her coat the whole time. It was like a puffer jacket thing.
The one closest to you?
Yeah, so I think she wasn't sure if she was going to stay or not.
Yeah, she also coughed in our direction a couple times.
Oh, did she? I probably coughed in hers as well to make up for it, so it was all good.
Well, as long as you made up for it.
Yeah.
Except that was rude of her.
But they arrived after us and they left significantly before us, so they were quick. They arrived after us and got their food first, but I think they must have...
Yeah, I feel like they called ahead and ordered their food ahead too.
I don't think they did.
Maybe they just ordered simpler food?
Or faster than we did. Almost certainly the case. And across from us there was a couple with a couple of young children. It's very difficult when you go out with a baby because if the baby...
there was a couple of babies.
No, there was just one.
There was 2. There was one at a different table.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
There's a couple of toddlers and 2 babies.
Spending the whole meal trying to make sure the baby's not crying to upset everybody else. Anyway, she was walking up and down at one point with the baby, and I thought, necessarily want as a customer. I didn't care because I was with people I like and I was having a good time. But, you know, if I was having a really personal, private conversation, I wouldn't necessarily want a woman walking up and down past me with a baby in her arms. But I'm not sure how I felt about that.
Yeah, it's hard to gauge,
it's difficult when you're taking a baby out.
It is, but having a baby, often you don't get to go out unless you bring the baby. So what do you do? And I think they should still have the opportunity to go out with their
absolutely.
baby.
But I feel sorry for them because it's an expensive meal, which they didn't enjoy because they were too busy wondering if this baby was going to cry.
Well, yeah, they probably would have had a better time without that baby.
You can't put that in. You cannot.
Yeah, I think it should stay.
Oh, God. Anyway, moving on.
That's not what I didn't mean it in a nasty way.
We had a long discussion about sweet potato fries. I've moved on. I don't know if you noticed.
I did notice, but I want to make sure that it's clear that what I meant was they still deserve to go out and have a good time.
Yes, they do. And I had no problem.
Sometimes you got to bring the baby with you.
I'm just saying from their point of view, it's hard when you take a child out because that is your focus the whole time to make sure your child is not annoying everybody else.
I know this. I've had babies.
Yeah,
You've had babies. We've done this. You bring them out places.
My children were pretty good when we went out.
Yeah, mine were pretty good too, I have to admit. Yeah, it's good.
We did good.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore. No, there was that small window.
Yeah, when they were babies.
When they were good, yeah, when they were babies. Anyway, I had a nice discussion about sweet potatoes, which you are very much not a fan of, which is... Anyway, it said, order sweet potato fries, make friends, share them around, which is a weird thing to say on a menu.
Yeah, I thought that was a weird thing to say on the menu as well, because, for one thing, if you want to make friends, I don't think you should do it with sweet potatoes.
Well, there you go.
Because I have 2 problems with the name sweet potatoes.
It's one of them that they're not sweet and one of them that's not a potato?
Yes, that's right. It's both of those things. Sweet potatoes are neither.
Well, it is clearly a potato.
It's not a potato.
It grows like a potato. It grows in the ground like a potato. It is a potato. It's a potato.
No.
Yes, it is.
That's not what makes a thing a thing.
Yeah, it is. It grows like normal potatoes. Squashes grow outside the ground on things.
Pelicans fly. It doesn't make them pigeons. They both crack out of an egg And I have to be fed by somebody else's pre-chewed food mouth.
Anyway, all of the vegetable... and when they make vegetables
Sweet
Isaac's
potatoes
way,
are not potatoes.
all of the peelings, they feed the pigs with.
And it's not sweet.
Right.
And yes, they feed pigs with their leftover veggies, whatever scraps they have.
Which I thought was good.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
They're all about local. Everything there is local, and they've stressed that on their menu.
Yep.
So they use local people, local foods, local breweries.
Local artists for the art
Local artists for the art on
Yeah.
the wall, which you can buy or bid on.
And we should all be eating more local and keeping our finances in a local
Yeah, so that's
thing.
cool.
So that's
I like
all good.
that.
All good from that point of view. It's good.
That's been our activist section of the...
Yeah, that's the activist section of the podcast.
That's as
You're
activist
welcome.
as we get. We went out to
that's
eat
it.
somewhere.
Yeah, we went to eat somewhere.
And then found out that they do local
yeah,
stuff.
that was by happy accident we found they were actually quite a good moral place.
We made
to
a
go.
strong political statement right there.
we right did, yeah.
Yes, we
right
did.
We did. Oh, God. Okay, needlessly complicated scoring system. What did you think of the menu?
I thought the menu was good. It had more things than I expected to see on it. It opens up like a laptop, which was fun. After I was done pretend typing on it, I noticed that they had food options and such.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of seafood, which I guess that's just my pet peeve of every restaurant, though, because I'm not a fan of seafood. Take that with a grain of salt, everybody. Sea salt, if you will. But they had a lot of options that I would consider. I'm going to go straight to a 7.
7?
Ba-bam! Ba-bam!
I'm going to give them an 8 for the menu.
Woo!
I thought it was good. They didn't have a massive amount of choice. It looked bigger because she's going to be too annoying, isn't she, with little feet pegs? You're going to be annoying.
Yeah,
with
we
feet
got some
pegs on the
dog
floor.
tap dancing noises might happen. It's alright, let her free.
I think the menu looked bigger. Like, it only had like half a dozen things on each page, so it was kind of spread out. So I think it gave the illusion that there was
Right,
more
it made
than
it
there.
look like there was a lot more
Yeah,
than
and
there
there were
was.
fancy drinks at the beginning of it, and etc., etc. So it was good. I mean, there was several things on there I would have been happy to eat, which is good. I'm going to give them an 8, so they get a 7.5 for menu. What about the ambiance?
Ooh, the ambiance. Well, I thought it was kind of neat.
They dimmed the lights at one point.
They did, partway through our
Yeah.
meal. I don't know if that's a thing they do during, like, at a particular time of the evening.
I think it
or...
probably is. I think it was like 6 o'clock. They thought, okay, now we're going into...
Yeah, because we got there at
Not
5 and
family,
it was like
yeah.
5:45.
Yeah.
They dimmed the lights and changed the music up.
I didn't notice the music at all.
Well, I did.
I think I
And
noticed
they
the
did.
music at all. Well, they did too.
I think there was music on the whole time, but I think they turned it up a notch when they turned the lights down a notch.
Okay. Oh, did they? So if you like eating in bright light, go before 5:45. If you like eating in the dark, it wasn't dark.
You want to eat the lights off?
It wasn't
No, they
dark.
dimmed it to a
And they had
romantic level.
a little candle on the table and stuff. You had plenty of light. That's not. It was
No, you
plenty
could
of
still
light.
see the
They
art on
just
the walls and
dimmed
the
light. Yeah.
waitresses and everything. Sorry, server people
Server people. Yeah.
or customer helper people, as we deemed it on a different
Oh, did
episode.
we? Good lord.
Yeah. I'm still good with that one. I
Okay,
like that one. It's my
okay.
favorite, I think. It reminded me of going into an art center.
Yeah, it
If
was
you've
like
ever-
a gallery. Yeah.
If you're not, I don't mean a gallery, I mean like an art center. It's a little different.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
like a place where art is produced as opposed to
Okay. Yeah. No. Fair enough. Fair
to
enough.
shown
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't
And
like
I've been into a few of those for various reasons, most of them involving art. Anyway, it reminded me of going into one of those places, which is cool. I think it's neat, and there's art all over the place.
There was art in the bathroom as well.
Yeah, there's never not something to look at if
Yeah.
you're the type of person that likes to
Look at things.
kind of poke around and look at the decor on the wall and stuff. So that's good. There's some Obi noises there. Yeah, get that donut.
So, what do you give them out of 10 for ambiance?
I'm gonna go 7.
Wow. I'm going to give them a 9.
I still felt like I was in an art center.
Okay, well, fair enough.
You know what I mean?
I think it was...
It's not a bad score.
No, it's very good. I give them a 9
good.
though. So that gives them 8. What about the look and taste of the food? So we should probably tell you what we all ordered, because there
Oh,
were
yeah.
4 of us. So you get to hear 4 lots of food today. Woohoo.
Yes.
So I chose the chili molasses glazed ribs.
Ooh.
Pork ribs slowly baked, glazed with Crosby's molasses, chili sauce, and served with seasonal vegetables. Jesse's own sweet baked beans and a smashed potato.
Smashed potato.
Smashed.
Do they punch it, or do you think they throw it on the floor?
I don't know.
They
It's
ram
within
something into
inverted
it?
commas as well. Alice had pork tenderloin with apricot sauce, or apricot sauce. Apricot sounds better. Tender pork seasoned with 5 spices, grilled as you like it. irresistible with our house-made apricot barbecue sauce. Served with seasonal veggies and potato wedges. Try it with a glass of a wine I can't pronounce. You had a chorizo goat cheeseburger. Chorizo. Oh, it hasn't got a T in it. There you go. Goat cheeseburger. Oh, this has got all kinds of things I can't pronounce.
Yeah, read the things. Read it. All right, I'll do it. Well, I think it would sound cooler in your accent.
Well, I can try it, but there's a big word in it.
Is it the one that I don't know also?
Okay, well, we'll butcher this
Local
word.
Quinchloin.
We'll butcher this word for everyone then.
Let's do it.
Sausage.
Come on, we'll try with the word.
There's 2 words. Local. Oh, I'm too ill for this, really. Life's too hard. Canchouverie.
Let me see that thing. Can? Where'd you get the can? It's
from the K.
K-U-I-N,
no,
and you said can.
That's K. Oh, it is a U. I thought it was A. In my defence, I thought it was K-A-I-N.
No,
it's not. It's
K-U-I-N.
So how did you do it? It says shoe in it, though.
Quinchove.
Chorizo. Oh, my God.
Chorizo.
We're really showing our ignorance on this podcast. People aren't going to take us seriously at all. It's almost like we know nothing about what we're talking about.
Oh, what a shame, because they always take us very seriously on every other podcast.
Sausage, tomato, chow chow, spinach. They've just made that up.
Chow chow.
At this point.
Chow chow is a thing.
Oh, good. Your elaboration of that was...
It's like a relish.
really showed... Oh, is it? Okay.
It's like a form of relish.
I think they're making it up at this point.
They call it chow chow.
I'm so ignorant. I feel like...
No, that one's a thing. You can go to the grocery store and buy like a jar of chow chow.
Okay. Tomato chow chow. Spinach, pesto mayo, goat cheese, and pickled banana peppers. Oh, that was brutal, wasn't it?
Yes. That's the longest it's ever taken us to read a thing off the menu. And
Jacob had... pulled chicken clubhouse made with roasted chicken, fresh tomatoes, lettuce, mayonnaise and maple bacon jam, served on a Kaiser bun with your choice of side. That's nice and easy to read. God bless Jacob. You, on the other hand, the choice you made, can you please take some care next time to order something that...
No, next time I'm getting the all quinchove...
Oh, is that right?
With quinchove sauce, quinchove cheese, quinchove bun.
So Jacob had the pulled chicken... clubhouse. I had the chili molasses glazed ribs. Alice had the pork tenderloin with apricot sauce, and you had the chorizo goat cheeseburger.
Yes.
Marvellous. So, look and the taste of the food. Well, I think it all looked magnificent.
Yes, the look of all of the food, I agree, all 4 looked really good.
You thought the cheese was mayonnaise.
I did think the cheese was mayonnaise, and part of that was my own paranoia because I asked for it without the mayo.
Yes, okay, fair enough.
Although I do like pesto, I hate mayonnaise.
Oh, pesto's that green stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, pesto's greenish.
And oh my God, this is the most ignorant podcast we've ever done.
Is it?
Yeah, no, probably not.
Nothing up my sleeve. Pesto! That is a Rocky and Bullwinkle reference.
Okay, good. I have no idea who they are.
I noticed on your face
good
that you weren't getting the reference. No. Someone listening
will get it. Good. Let's
send us,
so.
Tweet us.
That person, please
send us a tweet.
Make Steve happy.
Yeah. DBL Edged Spork on Twitter.
On Twitter, yeah.
Please let us know if you got that reference. Now for something we hope you'll really like. That was also from the same show. Okay. Although pesto mayonnaise, I have to admit I've never tried it mixed like that. Like, I hate sour cream, but if you mix it with sweet chili, it's really good. So there are some combinations that will work, and this might have, but I didn't want to ruin a good burger.
No, that's fair.
I could have asked for it on the side, I suppose, but I didn't. So I asked for them to remove the mayo, and it looked like there was still mayo on it, but that was the goat cheese. I'm not used to cheese being a liquid. And it was like...
Yeah, well, it was melted on, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was like gloppy. Like you could dip your finger in it and like...
Yeah.
So that to me looked like mayo.
Okay. It was one incident where Alice didn't know what her vegetables were, which made me the worst parent that's ever lived in the whole history of the world. They were carrots.
Yeah, but they looked like sweet potato fries. My chorizo burger was quite good. It was very tasty. You didn't try it, but it was good.
I didn't try yours, no.
No.
I didn't try Alice's either. And
it didn't taste as sausagey as I was expecting. Like, sausage has a particular taste. This almost had a beef taste to it.
Okay.
So maybe it was a mix? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like it was super sausagey. But it was good. The goat cheese was delicious. The banana peppers made it spicy and hot, which was good. There was some sort of leaves. There was a salad on it.
Spinach.
Yeah, they
Steve,
put
it was spinach.
It was topped with a salad before the bun, so I took the salad out.
We're
Yeah,
Philistines.
you can't take me anywhere.
No, we really.
And the bun was good. The look of the thing was super good. It had a bean on the top. You immediately laugh at me. My horrible pain.
And you ate the bean. You were so
Well,
proud of yourself.
it had a green bean on the top. I thought, oh, it's a green bean. I'll eat that. And it was like pinned to the top with a little wooden stick thing. I thought, oh, I like green beans. That's one of the few vegetables I'll eat. It did not taste like what I'm used to a green bean tasting like.
Pickled.
It tasted like a pickle. I didn't expect it to taste like a pickle.
You still ate it though, so you still.
I still ate it, so I'm still a health.
Yeah.
But
Well done.
But it was
A gold
very,
star on your little chart.
very unexpected. So if you're expecting your green bean on your burger to taste like
A green bean.
it does not.
You will be disappointed.
It tastes like a pickle. So if you like pickles, you'll
Then
like
you'll
your
be
green bean.
pleasantly surprised. Yeah.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a thing that you expect. Should I?
You'll probably get over it.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't expect my French fry to taste like bacon, would I?
No, you
So
wouldn't.
of course I'd have a surprised look on my face.
Fair enough.
When trying it. There was some seasoning on my fries, which were
Nice.
good.
Nice. Alice ordered the pork tenderloin, which was my first choice, and so I ordered something different in the plan to try some of hers, and I forgot, and I didn't try any of hers, which was disappointing.
No, she cleaned her plate before
She did.
you
Well, she's
mentioned...
a struggling poor student, so she was sensible to do that. I was given a bowl for my ribs to put the discarded bits on, and
Yep.
lots of napkins, many of which I dropped on the floor, so I apologise to the waitress for that, for the clean-up.
They gave you an extra little tiny bowl with water and lemons in it?
Yeah, but I'm
So-
British, so I ate my ribs with knife and fork. It was huge. My plate was huge. I had the potato. It was It was really good. I ate a fraction of it because I'm sick for one thing, and I say this like it's an excuse. We've got to get to the desserts. So yeah, I didn't eat a huge amount of it, but what I did eat was really good. The potato, especially the smashed potato, was magnificent.
The amount of ribs you got was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was huge. Yeah, it was a massive amount of food.
You could have shingled your roof with that.
Probably not a great idea, but yes, I could have done.
Yeah.
And Jacob's looked really good too. I think he enjoyed it.
Yeah, you're looking at me like I'm
Yeah,
supposed
because
to
he was
tell
sat
you
next to him.
whether
I
or not
can't
it looked
remember, and
good.
I feel like I should have checked, but I think he did because he was very nice. So I think he liked his food. Because he was nice, he liked his food. I think that works for me. So look and taste. What do you give them? Oh, hang on, we haven't done the dessert. We had dessert. We forgot because we forgot because
You
we never
barely
have dessert.
mentioned your food. It came with beans.
Oh, it had beans. Yeah, I wasn't keen on the beans.
You had a little thing of beans on the side, which
Alice nearly died laughing over when I dropped a carrot. I don't know why that was funny, but it was funny.
Yeah, there was also a thing with your
My
beans
misery.
and potatoes that you were doing that was very funny.
Yeah, I don't know. You two just thought I was hilarious, which
You
I'll
were.
take, but it crazy people.
Congratulations.
Laughing at me. My moment.
What
of misery.
did Jacob have again?
He had clubhouse chicken,
Oh, right, yes.
pulled
yes.
chicken thing. It looked really good.
Yeah, it looked good.
Yeah, it looked good.
I didn't try it, though.
No, I didn't try it either.
I didn't try Alice's either.
I didn't try
What was the
Alice's
thing
either.
with her vegetable? What did it turn out to be?
It was a carrot. It was just a different coloured
She
carrot.
thought it was a...
She ate them all. She did eat them all. She's good. I brought her up well once we'd identified what she was eating. Oh, the beer. They brought you the beer. They brought you a couple of samplers. Both were disgusting. And you chose one of the...
They were both local
Travesties.
beers. One was called Hugh John Hops,
Yes.
which is a pun name,
Okay.
which is popular in craft beers. Hugh John Hops.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, very funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was an IPA, and they had a different IPA as well. Tasted a lot lighter to me, and I really like it bitter and hoppy, so I went with that one.
Okay.
I can't remember what the other one was called, but it was also local.
You always seem to choose the worst ones out of the ones, because I always try them. I don't why, I have no idea. But I always try them. And
you don't always try them. You just started to do it recently.
the least bad one, the one that if I had to, is never the one you choose. Ever. You always choose the worst one. Always.
I choose the one that is the hoppiest and the most bitter. But you're not,
I'm not.
huge on hops.
No, I'm very much not. So we had dessert.
We did have dessert.
Because I didn't eat very much of
This
my
is-
main thing, and we were out with two struggling students, so
Yeah.
we had to feed them. It was
Not
the
a
right
trend
thing
in
to
our
do.
podcast. This is, I think, only the second time.
I know, but we're
we've
trying
done
to.
dessert.
We don't feel we're fat enough, so we should have dessert as
Yeah.
well.
Also, we've been really beating ourselves up over the Frank Steiner incident,
Yeah,
where we didn't try their dessert.
And now
we
they've
could have had a
closed
free
now.
piece of
we
pie.
could have had a free piece, but yeah,
But
but that
they're-
would have been on the next time we went.
But aren't they reopening?
Yeah, they are. And I don't know if they're changing the name, but they are
Right.
reopening.
Well, they're
yeah.
from a different.
Well, yeah,
they-
anyway, check
They're
out that
not
podcast.
Isaac's Way. This is Isaac's
No.
Way. Go listen to our other things.
Well, we're talking about pie. So there was five options for the dessert.
Yes.
Jacob didn't want a dessert because he'd already eaten that day.
Yeah, he had eaten a bunch that day.
He shared Alice's. I had raspberry sour cream pie. Alice had a chocolate cheesecake with a brownie base, and you had apple crisp.
And another turn of events, I usually don't like sour cream, but your raspberry
My
pie
raspberry
thing,
pie was magnificent.
that was
Magnificent.
definitely the best of all the desserts. Well,
Yes.
we only tried 3.
Although
out of
Alice
5.
would dispute that. She said it's the best thing she'd ever eaten, her cheesecake. The best thing she had ever eaten.
I think that might be the worst thing she's ever said.
Why?
No, I'm joking. It was good. The thing, the cheesecake she had was good.
And then you and Jacob had a whole discussion. You
It didn't
led
taste like
this
cheesecake.
saying that it was something about bloody hormones that girls like cheesecake. Ridiculous conversation.
It's not ridiculous. It's a theory I have.
Theory which...
Okay, once again,
Okay.
head to our Twitter and prove me wrong, or just call me sexist or whatever. I think that there's something in the estrogen that makes women more predisposed to liking cheesecake than men. There you
Well,
go.
I tried the cheesecake. It was magnificent.
Do you think I'm wrong socially? Do you think that just as many men like cheesecake as women? It doesn't have to be a big debate or anything, just your opinion.
Yeah, if I'm thinking anecdotally off the top of my head, yes, I know more women that like cheesecake than men.
And
But I haven't done a proper peer-reviewed study of this.
let's ask a follow-up question here. Of the people that you know who have claimed their love of cheesecake, how many of them, men or women, have said things like, "Oh, that's the best thing I've ever eaten. Oh, that's better than sex. Oh my god, I could die having just eaten this cheesecake and I don't care about
I've
anything
never heard
else in it."
anyone say, if anybody said
None of
any
those
this,
things?
it's ridiculous.
Your daughter said a
Well,
similar
she said it's
thing.
the best thing she'd ever eaten, yeah. And it was magnificent.
Now, how many men have you heard say that about cheesecake?
Well, men are too busy talking about sports.
How many sports ball? How many women do you hear say
I
that
don't
sort of
know.
thing about cheesecake?
Well, nonsense.
I think I got something here, and I
Do
think
you?
it's I
Good.
think it's the estrogen.
You had apple crisp. That was the most ridiculous
I
thing to
did
choose.
have apple crisp. It wasn't ridiculous to choose. I love apple crisp.
Yeah, but it's simple, easy dessert. It's not something you order when you go out.
Yeah, well, after trying your raspberry thing, it was a mistake. I would rather have that. So, my recommendation for anyone listening: have the raspberry thing.
Yeah, Alice would say
that
the
was really
cheesecake.
good. Alice will say the cheesecake. I'm saying the raspberry thing.
Yes, I'm saying the raspberry thing too, with a second choice as
Yeah,
cheesecake.
so that's 2 out of 3
Yeah.
voting for the raspberry thing.
Yes.
The apple crisp was good, kind
Yeah.
of plain.
So we had dessert. Woo!
Yeah,
So, look and taste of the food. What do you give them?
I'm gonna give them an 8.
Oh, I'm going to give them a 10. I thought the
Ooh,
food was
wow.
excellent. I really did.
Look at that.
I thought it looked great.
Yeah.
I didn't try your apple crisp because, I could make a better one than anybody else is going to.
Oh well, you should make me one then,
I
because
should
I
do,
want
yeah.
I want
I've
you to
really
put
got
your
start
money where
saying
your
that
mouth
on
is.
the podcast, like I only
Or
make
rather,
about
I want
4
you to
things.
put your money where my mouth is, because I want to
There
try
you go,
it.
you want to try it. Alice's cheesecake was magnificent. The apricot pork tenderloin I've had before, and it's really, really good. My smashed potato was magnificent. The vegetables, it's nice to have
They call it
vegetables.
a
I like.
smashed potato.
I know. So you give them an 8.
Yeah.
I give them a 10. So we give them 9.
Why do we do that? Because it's a needlessly complicated scoring
And we're
system.
averaging. Alice, by the way,
And
said she
because
gave them 10 out of 10.
the
for
way
food.
that we do the scoring system is that we actually have our server bake our scoring system into the potato, get it drunk, which is why it's called a smashed potato, and then we record everything it says for a half an hour, and then we try to decipher it.
Okay, that's what happened.
Yeah.
What about the staff, Steve? What do you give the staff out of 10?
I thought the staff were, all of them, delightful. They were all very friendly.
Yeah, they were friendly when we came in as well. They always just Happy
Yeah,
New Year's.
and on
we
the
left.
way out.
Yeah.
And the server we had was excellent.
Yeah, and we took ages to order, so she kept coming
I
back
don't
and checking.
think we took ages.
We took a while.
don't
And
think
she
we took
brought
it.
lots of water and stuff. She was attentive. She
Yeah,
was great.
very attentive.
Food came quickly as well.
Everything
Wasn't
was
it?
quick,
Yeah.
I felt. Like
The
there
dessert
was-
especially was super quick.
We were left alone when we needed to be, and I didn't feel like we were waiting for anything.
Yeah, I give them a 10.
So I gave her a 10 also.
Marvellous. Price. The chicken club was $14.50. The molasses ribs were $19. The apricot pork was $22. Chorizo burger was $15. Your beer was $7.50. My pie was $6.50. Alice's cheesecake was $8. Your apple crisp was $6.50. So after tax, it was $113.85 for 4 of us. It's not a cheap place,
No, some of the dishes there are like $25, $22.
Yeah, but
mine was $15.
I think the burger and the club were well priced. I think the desserts were expensive. I always think desserts are expensive.
How much were those?
$6.50 or $8.
Oh yeah. They're up there.
Yeah. So I'm going to give them an 8 for cost.
All right, I'm going 7.
So a 7.5.
Not bad.
Let me do some complicated math because I'm too sick.
Please do, because I can't do complicated math or even easy math.
It's really not complicated math. Don't kid yourself.
I'm calling it that to be easier on myself.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy thing, the answer to life, the universe, and everything is 42, and that's what we give Isaac's Way. 42 out of 50, which gives them an 84%, or do you want to say it?
I do now, yeah, because you made that face. A bite-sized score
of 8.4.
Bam.
Oh, they gave us cinnamon sweets on the way out. They were disgusting. And the waitress said, how are the first couple of bites, which is one of my things I don't like, which is mean of me.
I don't understand.
I've got to get over myself with that. And the soup of the day was white bean and kale, which I thought was a bit hipstery.
Oh yeah, if you add kale to anything, it's hipstery.
No, 42 I think is a good score. I really, really liked the place. I thought the food was excellent, the staff were good, looked great, and it was an absolute delight to meet Jacob properly. I hope we didn't scare him off. You probably did that.
I probably did, but that's my goal in life, just to do that to people.
Yeah. He liked the fly episode in Breaking Bad, so and they should have just left it there.
I feel like he was being diplomatic.
No,
for your
think
sake.
I think they liked it.
And I think well done on his
on his behalf.
Yes,
no, I think that was my litmus test.
Great job.
Test, and he passed it. That's a sciencey thing, and he's a science major, so I think that's pretty cool that I managed to.
You said a sciencey.
I said a sciencey thing. Yeah. Anyway, he's a very nice young man. Alice is a delight as always. And you're all right as well.
I was all right.
You're all right. No, you were very nice as well, Steve.
Yay!
So it was a very nice...
And you were delightful also.
New Year's Eve meal. I was not very well. I'm still not very well. I'm a very sick little bean, actually.
Yeah, and that's very unfortunate, and I feel bad for you.
So, but even with that, they all made me feel better.
But I still had a good time at dinner with you.
It was really nice. It was a good way to
Nice to meet you, Jacob.
Very good way to end the 2018 year, which has had its ups and downs.
Yeah.
And jolly good.
Jolly good.
Jolly good.
Everyone.
I think Isaac's Way was a perfect place to end the year on for food.
I do. I recommend Isaac's Way. Check it out.
Yeah.
Try their other foods.
Yeah, located on Queen Street, Fredericton.
What's the address?
Queen Street, Fredericton.
Oh, just Queen Street?
Yeah, that's what it says. That's got
they don't have a number?
No, they don't, no.
We'll try to put it in the description.
8.4 out of 10. Go check it out.
Ba-bam!
Woo!
Was it a role reversal? Bye!
Bye!